Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year. Yes, full, just making sure I've turned this thing off. There we go. I am here full 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We've got epic troll slayers. Thank you. We have got a fantastic community here because you have been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. Or you can pick and choose. Oh, we're not doing this again today. No. Oh, nay. See, we'll see how long my resolve lasts. 3, 2, 1. Or you can watch back in like 1.25 speed. Oh, the kitty. How you doing? No, just hang out. Just hang out. Just hang out. How you doing? Doing okay? Just hang out. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. No. I really want to be up here, he says. It's okay, boo-boo. You're okay. Oh, he's a good boy. The other day when he was so upset, he wanted to cuddle. Didn't want food. He just wanted me to go sit down on the gray chair of happiness with him. Oh, Darren says the moon is in Cancer. Because then Kitty's feeling it. I believe that. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Anyway, so we've got all kind of great questions today from you. Oh, sweetheart. Precious one. You are the precious. You are the precious. So, it's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Just relax. So anyway, you want some help? Okay. All right. So we're going to jump right in at 3 minutes in. Yeah, B. Smith says, none of that awful Kevin energy today, Mom. It was pointed out yesterday, I think on Colbert, that's where I first heard it, but apparently yesterday was literally, by coincidence, National Kevin Day. Seriously. Anyway, wasn't it just? But anyway, today, hello, Becca from House of Lenormand. Do follow House of Lenormand. She's great. All right, so at 3, let's say 3:40. All right. Trumpy's not happy this morning. I know. In fact, the whole team isn't happy this morning. Why would that be? Could it be he's basically going to lose Grifco, all of those LLCs? He's going to not become president. He's going to lose that election. On and on and on. Oh, no. Oh, nay. Trumpy has a whole new reason to be unhappy this morning, and that is because RFK Jr., right? Mr. Conspiracy Theory, not necessarily playing with a whole deck. Oh, must bless Mom. Hang on. Sorry. Not playing with the whole deck. He has decided he is not going to run under the No Labels party, which is what Trump was hoping for. Because if RFK Jr. ran under No Labels, and there was, say, chose like a Republican vice president or something or whatever, or another centrist Democrat, which RFK Jr. isn't, whatever, that it would take a lot of votes from Biden. Oh, nay, nay. Today, he has announced RFK Jr. has decided he is going to run as an independent that will steal votes from Trump. And Trump is furious. So, Team Trump is unhappy this morning as RFK Jr. has decided to run as an independent rather than a Democrat, or no labels. Noting that Kennedy's conspiracist views will attract more Trump voters than Biden ones, Trump now sees RFK Jr. as a threat. Could Robbie give Donnie a run for his money? Doesn't quite rhyme, but it's close. CC Ryder says Alina Haba looked a little haggard this morning. Oh yeah, she's been looking more and more rough by the day. And if you had to sit that close to Trump, yeah. Probably the smell alone. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Bye-bye, Trumpy. He's going down. Okay. Ricky says, you forgot Trump's about to lose his shirt, too. Oh, please, no. No. Keep the shirt. 5 of Swords, insult to injury. Ace of Wands. 9 of Swords. 2 of Cups. Yeah, Democrats are going to vote for Democrats. 5 of Pentacles, leaving Trumpy and the Republicans out in the cold. All kinds of legal worry, insult to injury, which is what by RFK Jr. not running as a Democrat is Trump sees it as an insult. And Trump wants to take up the mantle of, he's the front runner, but he's just got nothing but worry. Trump literally has absolutely nothing but worry and ruin to look forward to. And I'm here for it. After all the damage he's done, after all the people he's hurt, after all the children he's hurt, I am here for it. Democrats are going to vote for Democrats, and Republicans are going to lose. Okay. All right. It's a good day. All right. Okay. So, just to be really obnoxious, at 8:20, let's say 8:20, Glenn Bird had a question, which was, I'm sorry, Judge Engoron's gag order mentioned the court staff specifically, that Trump cannot go after Engoron's staff, like his clerk. Fair enough. On the way out the door to flee to Florida yesterday, Trump took several shots at Engoron personally. There was, so sorry. There was a Midas Touch video that was talking about Trump has put up a page on his website which has all kinds of information on Engoron, who he has donated to in the past, how he has rolled in various ways on various things, all of this. There was some talk about Trump having doxed Engoron, but there's nothing on that page that actually has Engoron's address. So either it was never there or it's been taken down. Okay. But basically, will Engoron, is he going to let all of these attacks go? All of Trump's attacks against him, calling him a fraud, coming right up to the line of doxing him, saying he's controlled by the Democrats, just causing a huge mess. And anybody who saw Alex Wagner last night. Sorry, my brain is. Alex Wagner last night. She was showing Trump after lunch. Was just he came out, or at lunch he came out of the courtroom and he just, I'm stuck here. And with these people, and I want to be in Iowa, I want to be in New Hampshire, I want to be in these places, and I'm here because of these corrupt people, blah, 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 blah. Rant, rave. I'm enjoying watching the, I'm actually, this is very unusual for me, but I am enjoying watching this man's impotent rage. Because he can't do anything. And he brought this on himself. And it's all based on the rule of law and evidence and witnesses, multiple. Yeah. So, Alex Wagner pointed out that right after that, Trump got on his plane and went back to Mar-a-Lago. So not stuck and not in Iowa. Yeah. But Engoron isn't there today. No, Engoron's there today. Trump isn't there today. But is this going to get old? Joyce Matthews says he doesn't need to be there. True. Betty Cantrell says, I love the fact that he can't shut up. Yeah. Ace of Cups. All up in his feelings. All up in his feelings. Kathy DeLaw says he was ducking the Michael Cohen deposition. Yeah, and I don't know if he'll come up with some excuse, but I believe Michael Cohen has had his lawyers speak to that judge to say, hey, he said he had to be at this court thing, and he walked out in the middle of the day and went home. He could have come to the deposition. He doesn't have to be there, which could be something even more negative, so that the judge could infer even more negative things because of that. But we'll see. All right, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, Moon, Empress, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Engoron, what it feels like is Engoron is not in a hurry to try to protect himself. But he's very much willing to do whatever it takes to protect others. That's just what it feels like. And Trump keeps making these stupid decisions, and this chaos is just going to ramp up and ramp up and ramp up. This is the card for America, but this feels like Engoron gets to the point where he starts feeling like Trump is a threat to the whole rule of law, the whole thing, the whole country. And Trump calling for the plan. This is the plan. You go here, you go there, you take care of that, I'll take care of this. Well, he's not going to take care of anything. But this is going to be, it feels like there's going to be a final straw here. Or Engoron's going to be like, that's it. For what it's worth, it feels like Engoron is actually a reasonable person. Honestly, it feels like not a bad guy. And if you actually went into court in front of him and you were a decent human being and you said your piece and were reasonable, and this is the situation, Your Honor, this is what happened. And you were as honest as you could be, and you were reasonable to him, he would bend over backwards to be reasonable to you. He'd be grateful to have someone in his courtroom who was being honest and reasonable. But there's just comes a point where he's like, okay, Trump is a danger. So I guess the next quick question would be at 1520, 1530. Will Trump become an obvious threat? Physical threat. Well, an obvious threat. Let's just put it that way. And I don't mean in the sense like we know he's a threat, but in the sense of what he's calling for, what he's organizing, what he's saying. Because if you think he's mad now, think he was glaring at the witnesses, you think he was, imagine what's going to happen when Engoron finally makes the final decisions about the other 6 counts and about the other 6 matters, and and says, okay, no more griftco. Can you imagine what Trump's going to do? Oh, Cassidy Hutchinson said that Trump throwing food, it happened on a fairly regular basis. And if he wasn't just outright like throwing food like a toddler, he was he'd pull the tablecloth off and knock things to the floor. I'm telling you, this man has no coping skills. He has no coping skills. Out in the cold, yeah, he's going to be so mad. King of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, prosecutor. Yeah, this is Trump's just going to get angrier and angrier and angrier. And there is going to become a point where Engoron or somebody, but it feels like Engoron is, and who I'm specifically reading on, is going to be like, okay, now what does that mean? Yeah, you can put whatever gag order on him you want, but are you willing to back it up? Are you willing to put this jerk in prison, in jail? Be Grateful says wrong. He has destructive coping skills. Well, when I say coping mechanisms, I mean those are usually healthy, at least somewhat. He has animalistic. I was raised in a tree. I'm a spoiled brat. Those aren't coping skills, but I hear what you're saying. Whew. Okay, so. Okay, so okay, 1845. So a while ago, Letitia James had asked the court to put someone in charge to keep an eye on griftco. Right? And there was a retired judge who was hired, whatever, to keep an eye on what was going on in the business of griftco. And the judge is a woman, just to really upset Trump. Anyway, retired female judge telling Trump what he can and can't do. Nice. Anyway, so Junior, I think it was Junior specifically doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but it was decided amongst the morons, that the grifters, that they were going to set up Trump Org 2 in Delaware and start transferring all of their assets into this other company that was outside of New York. And the retired judge who was supposed to be looking over all of this just said, no, Hang on. No. You can't do it. Well, so this morning, Engoron ruled that Donald Trump nor his business associates or co-defendants can transfer any assets or start any new businesses, no new LLCs, without reporting it to the court. How's this going to go? Because it's not really a stretch to think that Trump's going to try to get around this, or he'll have one of his minions or Junior or somebody. Exactly, and Dumpy doesn't know what cope means. He only knows coup. That was good. That was good. Chariot. Oh, this is a bigly deal. Bigly deal. No new LLCs. No transferring of assets. Zip, zilch, nada. Unless you run it past the court first. You have to come ask permission. Yes, that's permission. How glorious is that? Okay. All right. 10 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups. Queen of Wands. That's all of them. 5 of Swords. Oh! This is us being like, yes, finally. Wheel of Fortune. It raised you up. It can take you back down. And if you're really heinous, it can crush you underneath it. And then you have a chance to try to pull yourself back together, but he hasn't reached anywhere near that point yet. This is evidence. We have lots of evidence of the things you've done you shouldn't have. So you have to bring us, like, what you doing? This is all of them. This isn't just the King of Wands who would be Trump. This is Sniffy Jr., forgettable, everybody who works there. And this, my friends, this is Swords, so it's legal matters, and it is the adding insult to injury card. I am here for it. I am here for it. I am here for it. Oh boy. So, will they get away with little dance? Are they going to do a little dance? Oh, you mean this LLC? Oh, don't pay any attention. Look, there are, if Letitia James gets everything she wants, not only can Trump not own a New York company, not be an executive in a New York-based company, he can't borrow money from a bank that is centered in New York, and a whole lot of big banks are centered in New York. But there are these little podunk MAGA banks dotted here and there who are willing to put themselves into terrible financial situation to loan Trump money. But there's only so much he can get. And he is, number one, a horrible business person. Horrible. So he's not good at managing the situation in the first place. And secondly, he doesn't budget correctly. He has massive overhead. So anyway, this is him finding the suckers. But 2 of Pentacles, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Page of Swords. That's just weak and pathetic. And these would be the institutions. So he's kind of left out here Whereas these big institutions, tough. You can't get near him, and he's left. This is weak. So, and who knows? Maybe even somebody will stop Deutsche Bank from doing something corrupt to, oh wait, did I just say those words? How silly of me. But maybe somebody at Deutsche Bank will actually say no to loaning Trump money. We'll see. Cindy, I agree. Those little banks are going to lose their rear ends on his loans. Yes. Yes. Lois McDonald says Trump org was always flying by the seat of his pants. Yes. Be Grateful says today's chat is oddly making me feel better. Somewhere to vent. That's kind of what we do here. We have a look at what's going on in the news. We're going through the news, political news with friends. That's kind of what we do. So, all right. So is that going to go well? Huh? Oh my gosh! And Engoron wants the trial to be done by December 22nd, and it'll probably be done before then. So that's months where he's just going to get angrier and angrier and angrier. And these other cases are going to move forward. I'm here for it. This man destroyed children's lives. I'm here for the justice all day. Apple's asking, why doesn't he just borrow from big donors? Because big donors tend to be smarter with their money. Their big chunks of money. They're looking around like, am I really going to get this back? Why don't we wait and see how some of these cases go before I part with hundreds of millions of dollars? So, yeah. All right. So, Sharon Rice asked a very good question. I mean, they're all good questions. 27. Sharon Rice was asking, overall, with the trials, are the judges, prosecutors, judicial staff, etc., are they jurors? Are they going to be safe from Orangina's increasingly violent calls to his followers? Overall, will the people trying to hold him accountable be safe? Now, I'm only going to pull 3 cards on this because, boy, this energy could get really ugly. Ricky says those little banks are just mom and pop banks. They won't be able to loan Trump anything without some collateral that Trump doesn't have. Exactly. Well, Trump is a fool, and he'll just keep calling for stupidity. Five of Cups. Whoops. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. I'm getting the threats continue. I'm getting, there may be a few people out there, like lone people, but on the whole, this is all minor arcana. And I think if a judge, a district attorney, if one of these prominent people was unalived by MAGA, it would be a big deal. Thank you, Darren. I'm not getting the worst of the worst. So fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Anyway. Okay. So Oma, Sheila the Quilter had a question at 30 minutes in. We're zipping along. Lots to get to. Speedy delivery. Okay, will states keep 45 off the 2024 ballots? Scribbs is reporting the Supreme Court has denied a challenge to keep 45 off the 2024 ballot. So nationally, someone tried to get him kept off the ballot. Nationally, the Supreme Court said, no. Yes, ma'am, Mr. McPherson. State by state. Are enough states going to keep Trump off the ballot? Part of me almost wants him to stay on the ballot just so he can lose so decisively, and the other Republicans can lose so decisively that they finally have to go, oh, maybe this isn't working. But, whew, okay. That's a thief card. All right, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Strength. First of all, our voting system is good to go. The vote will be fair. It will be a very reasonable election. That's what I'm getting. Despite all the talk and bluster and garbage, there are a lot of people in this country who are in charge of the voting, who are truly decent people. Now, there are some exceptions, but frankly, some of the worst who are able to get away with their kind of garbage are already in very, very red states. Oklahoma. That sort of thing. So, allegedly, entertainment only YouTube. So they're going to make a lot of noise, but we're going to watch the election. This is establishment Republicans and the strength of our system. So I don't even see Trump here. I just see on the right, they're making a lot of noise. So the main thing I am getting here, I'd like to be able to say, okay, are they going to keep Trump off the ballot? But what I'm getting here is very clearly, relax. Just relax. That's the energy. Just relax. The election's going to be fine. It's going to be fair. Everything's going to be okay. That's what I'm getting. And that's all I'm getting. It's like, not what I asked, but okay. I'm happy with that. Julie says, one of my cats is enjoying their feed today. Hello, kitty. Hello, sweetheart. Hello to all the good puppy dogs. Hello, good puppy dog. Hello, good kitty. Hello, good kitty. Higher wisdom. That's no secrets. That's higher wisdom. 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Hermit. You shouldn't have taken away women's rights. Just saying. Republicans, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. That's all I'm getting. So, okay. Kelly says, not into relaxing. 2016, anybody? Oh, no. We need to go out and vote. We need to stand up. I show up every day here to speak my piece and be with you. And but freaking out, losing sleep, all of that. No, we do what we can in a healthy way. We get people to vote. We do what we can to help people vote. We get the message out, but on the whole, because there's some people who can really, there are people who come through here or other places. They get really, really upset, and let's not do that. So breathe. We're not going to lose our democracy. It's not going to happen. And Becca from House of Norman is saying so much losing. Still, the GOP has yet to tire. Exactly. Kelly says, not freaking, but very alert. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. 3530. Things aren't going well for Giuliani. I know. Shocker. 3540. ABC News reports that a second lawyer for Giuliani is seeking to be removed from his legal team in Georgia. This would leave him with no local legal team members. None. I'm not sure he can go to trial without anyone local, can he? Maybe he can. I don't know. I know that some of you are really know what's going on. You're really good. So, but what's going to happen here? Rudy. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm wondering if anybody's getting paid. The Star. 9 of Wands. His ego is not diminished one whit. Magician. The delusion is strong. Then again, if I guess if you're this drunk this often, I guess you can have very strong delusions. Polywana says Giuliani taking fifths to it gives it a new meaning. I've said it before, I will say it again. Polywanda, I love how you think. I love your brain. Delusion. Just delusion. Apple says nothing wrong with the court-appointed attorney. I hear you. Ricky says, every time you read on Rudy, I think I need to be near a Starbucks. Something. So, let me see. Mal saying you can't just get a public defender because you don't feel like paying for a defense attorney. You have to prove inability to pay. All right. The fact that there's a cups card for the reading, yeah, we'll just, and there's a 10 of cups beneath that, so we'll just, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. It's evidence. These are supposed to be lawyers fighting for him. 8 of Cups would be evidence, but also it's 8 cups. And it ends in the world. So, whatever Rudy thinks right now, it's not going to last. He's going to get a Rudy awakening. He's going to get a sober judgment from the judge. Sobering judgment. Yeah. So, Mal says he still has plenty of property to sell. Ooh, does he now? Good, that he can pay the $2 million he owes that poor woman who, in my opinion, entertainment only YouTube, but my opinion, absolutely deserves all that and more. Okay. It is time, my friends. 40 minutes in. We have waited. We have waited all of this time It is almost time for the epic fall of the pillow fort as it comes crashing down. Michael Lindell says he's been targeted by the IRS, who are investigating my pillow for workers working illegally. Could Lindell's pillow fort finally crumble? Plus the fact that his business is in terrible shape. Targeted by the IRS. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Targeted. Oh, yes, Kristen. Trump mulling the idea of entering the speaker's race. Because he wants to lose again? Sure. All right. You big bully. Fall of the pillow fort. Mel says not convicted, indicted. What? Becca says the GOP's own House rules prohibit Trump from becoming speaker because of his felony indictments. Oh, it's glorious. But we know the GOP doesn't adhere to the rules. So go ahead, shove him down our throats. Again, after we've kicked him out already. You'll pay the price. Why, yes, Becca. Listen to Becca. Becca is wise. Two of Wands. Because he's out there. You had a business. You had something going. And then you had to just start pushing a conspiracy theory. No evidence. Had to do it. Hello, Pisces greeter TK. Whew. Page of Wands, Devil, Three of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Trump is the king of wands, and this is a page. Mike Lindell, he ran to be head of the RNC. He failed. They're just not that into you, Mike. He is all in on this corruption. We are just watching the fall of the House of Pillow. This is, again, weak, legal weakness. Then we have a Queen of Pentacles. Now, on my when I see these cards in this order here, I would think, well, does somebody help him? Does he reorganize? And it's like, no. IRS is coming after him. Tell us more. Tell us more about the Queen of Pentacles, because that's a chunk of change. Hello, dear. Oh, you're a kid. Oh, you are just a precious. You're just a precious. Oh, you're just a precious. Look at that. Look at that. Just a spot for a good kitty to rest, because you're the good kitty. Hopefully he'll stay. Tell us more about the Queen of Pentacles. When the IRS is like, because the IRS, they just want their money. That's it. They just want their money. Thank you for your patience with my cats. Oof. Man. Oh, Mike. Oh, okay. Joanne Smith says, just in, the lawyers representing Mike Lindell in the Dominion voting machine defamation case have moved to withdraw saying Lindell is in arrears by millions of dollars on the legal fees he owes them. The lawyers have moved to withdraw. So, saying Lindell, he owes them. Okay, so Lindell hasn't been paying his lawyers. But he's still bankrolling. What is that thing that Steve Bannon's on? That channel thing, whatever. That's bankrolled by Lindell. And then Lindell has his own thing where he goes up there and he has somebody on with him who he can talk to, who's just sucking Lindell dry for huge amounts of money to be a sounding board. Yeah. Yeah, the War Room is on, it's on a particular channel, but it's like the Lindell channel. I can't remember. Anyway, the sun, oh, it's all coming out. All coming out. 7 of Cups, oh, 6 of Wands, Temperance. Somebody's about to come down to earth. Because there was no far-right victory there. There wasn't. And this is a whole bunch of lies. So it's just Lindell TV. Is that it, Cherry Bomb? Thank you. Yes, Valerie Sargent, the War Room. Boy, the War Room. Anyway, bye. Things are not going to go well for him. I can't. I'm a Cancer moon. You know, I'm a bleeding heart in almost every single case, but not these guys. Betty Cantrell is saying that the guy Lindell talks to is MTG's boyfriend. And I think did somebody say that or higher up? I thought I know what he looks like. I thought the guy that Lindell talked to was older than that guy, but I don't know. You're probably right. I don't know. Yeah, the wine room, Anna, exactly. All right, so yeah, Sandy Miller, birds of a feather. Yeah. All right, at 48:30, but wait, there's more. Oh, this is nice. At 48:40. Governor Newsom has chosen Laphonza Butler, a 44-year-old woman, to fill Diane Feinstein's office in the Senate. Yay! Darren says, Aries Sun, Cancer Moon here. I totally agree with you. Oh, boy. All right, so Laphonza Butler, is she going to shake things up in D.C.? Is she, who knows? Maybe she'll be able to keep the seat. I don't know. Let's have a look. Didn't she have to agree she's not going to try to keep the seat or something? I don't know. I didn't hear anything definitive on that. So, have you heard anything, Becca? Because yeah, you're out in California, whereas I am halfway across the country. Laphonza Butler, bless you. Yeah, Joanne Smith. Yes, I believe she's only the 3rd Black woman in the Senate, and she's a married lesbian. Yeah, so the right is just going to go flames. Two of Cups. She's going to be good for it's good that she's there. Welcome. I mean, I know I'm in a different state, but just in general, welcome. Electra Storm says, I don't think she's blocked. She can run run in the primary in March to keep the seat until January 2025. Fair enough. All right, 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Tower, 9 of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay, we are entering, the problem here is we are entering a period where, let's just say, there's going to be a fair amount of government dysfunction in over this next year until the presidential election. Yeah. I mean, she's lovely, but there's going to be so much as the Republicans in the House have turned on each other, as Mitch is on his way out. There's going to be a whole lot of dysfunction. 9 of Swords, Knight of Cups, and bless the Democrats who are going to hold it together. Who are going to keep things functioning as best as they possibly can. And we're about to see, for anybody who wasn't paying attention in the first place, we're going to see the difference between a party that wants to govern and wants to govern well, and a party that just, I don't know, just wants to, like, Ayn Rand with guns and I don't know what. But luckily, the Democrats will help. But yeah, there's just going to be in Congress, there's just going to be some real dysfunction, which is a shame. But she's lovely. So, oh, Kristen says breaking news. Oh, okay. Hang on. Trump files to dismiss his Washington, D.C. indictment, claiming he is immune from prosecution over his status as president at the time of the charged conduct. Didn't he already try to do this? Didn't he already? Didn't this already go through the courts? Am I having a Mandela moment? Anyway. Okay, so now speaking of LGBTQ plus, who are, you've got an ally right here. Okay, 5345. 5345. Pope Francis. Now, I've mentioned this before. Thank you, Kristen. I've mentioned this before. I was raised Catholic. I was Catholic until I was 16. And I am no longer Catholic, but I have my issues with the church. But my whole family is Catholic, devoutly Catholic. They were well married in the church. They all go to church. They're very involved, what have you. Okay. Pope Francis, I don't agree with some of the things he believes in. We don't agree. But I do give him credit that he at least walks the talk. He doesn't, it's not this hypocritical, we must absolutely save as an unviable bunch of cells, but if it kills a mother, too bad. let's get lots of guns. This child, no school lunches, no nothing to help feed them. Lots of guns swirling around so they could get shot when they're in school. I mean, just ugh. At least Pope Francis is like, no. Protect this, but feed the poor, nonviolence, all this stuff that, okay, all right, okay. But this is a little bit of a shocker. Pope Francis has noted that LGBTQ plus unions can be blessed by the church. Welcome to the 21st century. Wow, okay, good. How are conservatives going to react? Like they're living by the teachings of Jesus anyway. Really? We have various mentions of heads exploding, including some emojis from Wheezy Squeezebox. That's quite the decision. It's called the Catholic Church because it doesn't change. It's the most conservative. It's the most Nine of Pentacles, Star, Chariot, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Raymond de Pascal, true. Jesus was woke. Absolutely. Mimi is saying the Pope is woke. Yep. This is the conservatives sitting pretty. Prosperity gospel, anybody? Yeah, because that's what Jesus was all about. The Star, he is the head of the Catholic Church. This is massive change. This is huge. Matter of fact, my understanding, last I heard, wasn't he trying to find a way to let married people become priests? Married men, but married men become priests? Because he can see the writing on the wall. And the writing on the wall is people pulling away from the church. So, pretty much what's already happening. I don't understand quite. Now, this is just me. I don't quite understand how conservatives can be upset by this, considering how much of Jesus' teachings they already ignore, how much of the church doctrine they already couldn't care less about. So, but good for you. Maybe it'll save some lives somewhere. Maybe. I hope. Okay. Now, yes, back at cherry picking. Yep. Anne says, well, if priests could have been married, maybe there wouldn't have been so much scandal. You have a point. Okay. I don't like leaving you with the last question that will make your head explode, but here we are. All right, at 59:40. You guys remember Tommy Tuberville, right? Mr. I'm not going to let anybody in the military get a promotion because the military is woke. That jerk. Yeah. Tommy Tuberville is back out here saying the quiet parts out loud. He declared that we quote unquote, have lost Europe to immigration because they don't assimilate. Tell me you are a blankety blank moron without telling me you're a blankety blank moron. Okay. They don't assimilate. I know. This is also the same man who sees a white nationalist as a Trump Republican. How long will he be allowed to continue spreading hate? Okay, I'm going to fall over now. Kristen has news. Trump claims that because the Senate acquitted him, he can't be criminally charged for similar conduct. I can't with these people. Just, yeah, Ms. Exterior, they. Sir, who are you referring to? They? What a scumbag. Who was it? I just saw somebody was running a speech that Ronald Reagan gave about how immigration has benefited the United States and continues to do so. Just saying. So, I'm not gonna steal Oberman's thing, worst person in the world today, but scummiest scumbag of the moment? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Becca, Schaefer genius. I got 2 cards for the reading, Star and the, that's a decision. When you think you're better than everybody else and you are in a position of legislative power. 2 of Pentacles, Fool, Sun, right in the middle. That, we've talked about this, that's my supremacist blankety blank card. High Priestess, Page of Wands. I'm guessing he's in a very red district because he still has a job, but he's in a weaker position than he thinks he is. And he's vile. This is my supremacy card for people who think they're superior. Yeah. I wonder how many, yeah, okay. He's all I'm getting is he's in a weaker position than he thinks he is. That's I'm guessing super red district. I honestly can't remember. Page of Pentacles again. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. He's weak. He is in a lot weaker position than Page of Swords. Howling at the Moon. 2 of Wands. He's just calling on the nutcases to support him. So, Fran says he's not even living in the state he's supposed to be representing. He lives in Florida. Oh yeah, that him. Yeah, Betty Cantrell, Alabama rep living in Florida. Yeah. So, just keep your stupid dog whistle, but you're weakening fast. Fast. Fifi saying both areas are extremely red. I know, but there's there's some real weakness here, and I don't know exactly how that's going to play out, but he has delusions of well, just delusions of his own grandeur, delusions of his superiority. Moron. Anyway, so good. He's not getting stronger. He's not on the increase. He's on the decline. There we go. All right. That's going to do it for me for today. It's 1:20 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You are always welcome. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow because I am here every single day of the year. And I'm not one of those people who says, oh, yeah, I'm here every day, except Sundays, except holidays, except... No. I'm here every single day, and I have been for years. So thank you for being here, because it would be awfully lonely here by myself. All right. Thank you. Oh, you rock. You rock, Becca. You rock. All right. Take care, everybody. Please remember, you are not alone. You're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. All right. So take care, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.